It's good, my Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam. It is your man Rags back up in this thing, man. And when I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep all the way off up in it. Guys, do yourself a favor, do me a favor, do the world a favor, do everybody a favor, your mom, your dad, your sisters, your cousins. Keep God first in everything that you do from night to day. And shake all of the haters off. For all I'm a Crimson Tide football fans, can I please get a roll? Roll, baby! Guys, it is your man Rags back up in this thing, man. And I'm talking about, we're going to be talking about some Alabama Crimson Tide football. Rags, where have you been the last couple of days, the last few days? We've been wanting to hear from you. We've been wanting to get your take on the Tennessee game. Guys, Rags have been a little bit busy. And I got to admit, I got to come from deep down in my heart. I've been hurt. That state of Tennessee, we have gone on the road twice this year to Tennessee, and that's where both of our losses have came from Vanderbilt, Nashville, Tennessee, and from Tennessee Volunteers, up there in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm so sick of hearing that song, man, I don't know what to do. Yes, guys, Tennessee Volunteer fans, congratulations. Smoke your cigars. Have fun this year, because you won't be smoking no more cigars no time soon. I guarantee it. Guys, all of my Alabama Crimson Tide football fans, what has happened, guys? We've been favored in all these games. We go on the road and we just clunk. We just fall dead like we don't even know what we're doing. We haven't played football all our lives, right? Some of these football players on our teams, we have put these guys on such a pedestal, and they get out there and they just lay an egg. What is going on? I mean, it's just like it's mentally not there, right? We know these guys have the physical abilities, but sometimes they shut down. And guys, I'm beginning to think that everybody is to blame. It's not one person, not two persons, not three persons, not four people. It's a lot of people to blame for this. If we put it on Milroe, well, yeah, he's been having some mental breakdowns, seem like. But hey, man, it's still not all his fault, because I feel like he haven't been put in some great positions that he should be put in. But sometimes when he is put in great positions, he's been overthrowing, and he's just been not pulling the trigger when he should. He haven't been running when he should. And it's just, I guess, it's easy to say what you should do and what you shouldn't do when you're not playing the game. But this is what he's supposed to be great at, man, is making these decisions, with him being projected as one of the top two quarterbacks to go in the 2025 draft. You got to be able to make better decisions than this in the NFL, because if not, they will hurt you, and they will hurt you bad, man. I'm telling you. So where are we going to go from here, guys? We just had a loss to Tennessee. We've got an upcoming game, October 26th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be approximately 80 degrees in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, man. That's going to be the high, pretty much. And I'm pretty sure the stadium is going to be rocking. There's going to be some good stuff going on. But here's one of the things that they keep continuing to do. They got us as an 82.7 favorite. 82.7 dog in this game, man. They got us beating these guys by approximately 2 touchdowns from what I see. I don't know if they're putting pressure on us. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Kalen Deboer can handle the pressure. I don't know if he's teaching these guys how to handle the pressure. I don't know if these guys getting too much media time. I don't know if they don't have their minds on straight. Some of the guys that's supposed to be leaders is the guys that I see making some of the most mental errors out there. Malachi Moore. I see him making a lot of mental errors. I see him getting the ball thrown over his head, and these boys are going for 50 and 60-yard touchdowns. This is what I'm seeing right now. And this is a guy that's supposed to be a leader. My guy, one of my favorites, Deontay Lawson, I don't see him all around the ball as much as I want to. But I will say this. In the Tennessee game, I think the defense played a pretty good game. I think they played as well as they could. Nick Sheridan, where have you been? What was going on? Jalen Milroe. The stuff that's been going around that I've kind of been hearing, I haven't watched any of these guys that, have takes on the Alabama football, but I have read articles, right? And I heard people say that, hey man, he's been targeting Williams sometimes when he might should be looking somewhere else. And I was saying that during the game. So to hear somebody else say this, like, oh, it validates what I was thinking. I didn't want to be so hard on Milroe to say, hey, this guy's not he's not looking everybody off. But when I read the article and I saw that somebody else saw the same thing that I saw, like I said, it validated what I was thinking. And I'm like, yeah, I saw that. I saw that sometimes he was trying to hit Williams and he wanted Williams to be Superman in situations that Williams, he can only do what he can do, right? But we got to take into consideration that we do have CJ Dupree, nice tight end. I like his body style, body type. Yeah, get that ball and he'll run. He'll go straight in, he'll run straight for you, right? He don't dodge tackles. We got Jeremy Bernard. We still have Law. We got Prentice whenever he come out. I don't know what's going on with him. And I think Odom right now, Caleb Odom is getting frustrated with not being targeted as much, man. So, guys, this is some things that I believe we can work on in this Missouri game. Let's hit some targets, man, that we haven't hit before, right? Guys, we know that we can do it. We know the talent is there. We've seen the talent there. This is what's the frustrating part. It's the inconsistencies that we're having, right? And it's not inconsistent from game to game. It's inconsistent from snap to snap, right? Some snaps you will see guys getting after the quarterback. You will see the next snap, they're not even getting any pressure on them at all. Some snaps you will see balls being thrown the right way and guys catching the ball. The next minute you see a ball keep sailing over a guy's head or the ball hit the ground in front of a guy. It's like, what are we doing? 1 minute you will see offensive linemen blocking the way that they're supposed to block. The next minute you see guys flying right past them. It's so many inconsistencies. And like I said before, when you go to Neyland Stadium, when you go to Knoxville, you know you're going to play against Tennessee Volunteers. That's a given. The fans are going to be right on top of you. That's another given. And you're going to have to play against these referees. It's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Do you see how many penalties that we had against us? I don't have the exact number, but I know it was a significant amount more than what Tennessee had against them, right? And they was killing us with these penalties. We was killing ourselves with a lot of these penalties, right? A lot of bonehead plays, a lot of ego and pride and stuff. You know, guys pushing other guys in the head and the face mask and stuff like that. Like I said, guys, right now we're looking at an 82.7% chance to win this game against Missouri. Now, as far as it goes, Missouri is supposed to be without their quarterback. Right now, as it stands, Brady Cook is looking like he's doubtful for the game against Alabama come this Saturday. Now, let's look at Missouri's injury report. I should have looked at Alabama's too, but I don't have that one up. Mookie Cooper, wide receiver, he's out. Brady Cook, he's doubtful. Nate Noel, he's doubtful. Sidney Williams, safety, he's questionable. Dalen Carnell, questionable. Travis Johnson, questionable. Joseph Charleston, questionable. Brett Norfleet, questionable. Caden Green, questionable. And Marcus Johnson is probable. So, guys, those are the guys that going to have some sort of injuries going on. And their starting quarterback, Brady Cook, right now he looks to be, let's look at some more stuff. He looks to be doubtful. But, hey, who knows what could happen with that? Maybe they're just trying to get us, on our heels and come out with it with Brady Cook and just toast us. You know what I mean? Let's see something real quick. October 23rd, initial Missouri. Let's look at the Missouri one, right? Let's see who we got. Okay, so we got Keon Sabb is going to be out. Caton Jones is out. Red Morgan is probable. Darius Smith, whoever that is. Okay, that's Missouri. So right now for Alabama, we got Keon Sabb is most definitely out. Caton Jones is out. We're going to have that guy Hubbard back there in the secondary back there with the safeties, man. And they say he's a thumper. He's a hitter. We've seen him hit. Hopefully he come out and gain some experience. And hey, if he's the one to take the position and take over and do good, Let's go, because Keon Sabb is no telling when he's coming back with that lower extremity. I think what is maybe a broken foot or something like that. Who knows when this guy's going to come back? So Hubbard, go out there and play lights out, because we're going to need you, man. We're going to need you, because guess what? If we're going to make the playoffs, we need to run this schedule, right? There's going to be, first of all, let me say this. There's a lot of football left to play, guys. So for all of my people that's counting Alabama out, I'm not just talking about the Alabama fan base. I know that you're upset. I know that you're frustrated. And hey, man, it's warranted, right? I understand why. I'm talking about all the naysayers on the outside, right? For all of you guys that's doubting Alabama, man, not so fast, my friend, because there's a lot of football left. And if we can get it together, which that's a big if, right? If we can get it together with all these inconsistencies we got, and we knew, we should have known. I think we set ourselves up because we had a high expectation for this football team, but it was a big turnover, right? Players going, a lot of players, mass exodus, right? New coaching staff, everything but two coaches, one on offense and one defense to stay. Freddie Roach and Gillespie is the only two to stay. We got a lot of other like assistants like Clinton Dixon, those guys that stayed. Josh Chapman, I think Denzel Duvall, those type of guys, they stayed around. But as far as like the core coaching staff, the main coaching staff, like the coordinators and stuff like that, guys, it was a whole big turnover. So we should have expected some kind of fall off, just because it's a different culture that's being adapted to. It's a lot of other things that's going on right now, right? And let's just give it a little bit of time. But I know we're all hard on Kane Wommack, but we also should keep that same energy for the offensive coordinator, man. Let's go. Let's do something else I was about to do. Let's do, because there's some things that we need to see, right? There's some things that we need to check out and we need to see, because like I said, there's a long season left and we still have a chance. But not only do we need some teams to lose, and it's going to be some teams that's going to lose that could push us back into position, but we have to take care of business from here on out, guys. Okay, so we got Missouri coming up. That's going to be a big game. We got to win that game. We have an off week, and then we have to go to Baton Rouge. That is the key game. We want, as much as I can't stand LSU, I despise of LSU, that purple and yellow tiger down there in Baton Rouge, down there in the bayou. I despise of that tiger. I don't like him. Fruit Loop Tiger, that's what I like to call him. But guess what? I'm going to be rooting for that tiger come this weekend against Texas A&M. I hope they go into College Station and wreck shop. I want them to beat the brakes. I want them to blow the doors off of Texas A&M, because I need for us to go down there and get right. Now, this game, if LSU go into College Station and beat them, that's going to catapult them up. We need a few more teams to lose, catapult LSU up a little bit, right? We get this off week, get some things together. We go in there and we beat LSU. Now, LSU, let me tell you something about those guys. They're an okay football team. They're not a great football team. I think that Nussmeier is a above average quarterback. This guy, he's going to be a good quarterback. I'm going to tell you that now. But if we can get in there and put some pressure on this guy, I don't have the confidence in LSU's defense, to be quite honest with you. I know you guys are going to say, Raz, come on now, that's pretty good. I don't agree with it. I believe we can exploit that defense if we can come up with something, right? And maybe we could treat them like we treated Georgia the first half, right? So after that, we'll have Mercer. Can't take them lightly, right? We get beat by Mercer, the whole program is done. Okay, then we got Oklahoma. Oklahoma has been laid down and buried pretty much, but you still can't take them lightly. And we're going to Norman, Oklahoma to play those guys. And then we going to get them on War Tiger Eagle things or whatever you call them, GoFundMe people down there in Auburn down there. We're going to have them coming to Tuscaloosa. So we got, after this Missouri game, we got 4 good games that if we could beat LSU, man, I think we'll still be in the thick of it. In the thick of it, we'll be right there in the thick of it, man. And I'm going to tell you what, with us being the number 15 team or whatever we'll end up being after we beat LSU, right? We're going to be one of the most dangerous teams out there, right? We don't have to go to the SEC championship and play for that. Let somebody else play for it. That's okay. But check this out. Alabama will be one of the most dangerous teams in the playoffs us being a low seed. I think this is perfect. If we can get in there, if we take care of business and get in there, we're going to be one of the most dangerous teams in the playoffs. For some reason, they keep putting us as favorites to beat these people, and a lot of these people are not going to want to see us in the playoffs, right? So, guys, Alabama Crimson Tide football fans, I believe that we are in a great position right now. Now, I know you say, Rags, you must be very optimistic right now about this football team because it's not looking good, Rags. Even if we get into the first round of the playoffs, we're not good enough to make it to the next round. I beg to differ. I think that this team right here has all the talent in the world. We just have to put it together. We've seen it. We've seen us go on the road and go to Wisconsin and do what we need to do and jump up and jump around. We saw that. We saw us in over here playing in Atlanta. No, we didn't play in Atlanta. Let me refresh that, guys. Please don't kill me for saying that. We saw that Georgia came to Alabama and what we did to those guys, man. You know, they came back, but that was the beginning of the debacle right there. We still have that Georgia layover. I don't know when we're going to get rid of it. I don't know what's going on, but check this out. We're going to rebound. We have to rebound. Guys, we cannot miss these playoffs. We can't. Not a 12-team playoffs, guys. Alabama Crimson Tide, we have too much talent. We have too much pride, right? Which I know you can't just live off pride. But, guys, we got too much going on to miss a 12-team playoff. Are you kidding me? Well, Rags, we don't have Saban anymore. We have a new coaching staff. Guys, we're still too talented. We're too talented. It's not 11, it's not 12 better teams than us, man. Maybe a few of them are better put together right now than us, but we'll get there. But not 12, man. It's not 12. It can't be. We got to get this together. It's not 12 more talented teams. Put it like that. I don't believe so. So that lets me know that it's not because of talent. It's because of execution. It's because of consistency. That's what it is, guys. And hey, man, Rags done sat here and told you what the deal is and what the business is. I done told you what we can do to win this game. I've told you the keys to it. Just be consistent. Hey, man, be disciplined. And hey, man, go out there with some fire in you and light these boys up. That's all we need to win this game. And that's all we need to win the rest of these games. Come together and play with some camaraderie, right? You guys play for each other and have your backs up against the wall. And just remember that it's like that all these naysayers know. We still live by that motto. Where have it gone, guys? Everybody's giving up on us right now. Even some of the social media superstars right now that we've been seeing, that they don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide until Tide lose, and now they don't even care about nothing. But guys, old Rags is still here. Through thick and thin, I'm going to always be here because I care about the Tide. I give everything about the Tide. I bleed Tide. You cut me, you see some Crimson stuff start oozing and gushing out of me. You might see a few elephants and a little bit of that in my plasma. But guys, I done made this video so long. And with all that being said, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, send it to your grandmama, your granddaddy, your cousin, your great cousin, your great auntie, man, your uncle, somebody that's going to enjoy watching Rags, man, because we must go up. It's about to be the end of the year 2025, man. We're going to be going up. We're going to be doing some things. We're going to be going to the Under Armour All-Star games. We're going to be going to the All-American games. We're going to be going back to the Senior Bowls. We're going to be doing some good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you follow Rags' YouTube channel. Man, I know you love looking down into the depths of my eyes, man. I know you love it. But guess what, man? I got some things to do. I got some people to see, and I got to get out of here, man. Already. Yeah.